Right, heat number 1 for cadets. Let's quickly get through the grid. I know you've got it in hand, so I'll go over to you, David.
Yeah, David Mack with a superb lap in his qualifying session to just pip Oliver Buckton for pole, so they'll start on the front row. Catherine Potter in the number 20, she'll be alongside Alexander's Mallard in the 99 on the second row. Harry Berryman will line up alongside Gracie Mitchell, 5th and 6th. Jared Fox-Whiteley will be alongside number 18 of Maximus Shields on the 4th row. Ollie Poole, he runs the O-Plate, having won the top 160 driver here in the December meeting. He's alongside number 8 of Bella Franklin in 10th. Reese Peniston and Frankie Smedley, brother of Felix, he lines up who races in Bambino. They line up on the 6th row, 11th and 12th. Jacob Giblett-Lee, who lines up alongside Oliver Meek in 14th. William Robinson, he's 15th with Finley Fishburne in 16th and Lizzie Mentier in 17th.
Well, that's the grid for you. Heat number 1 is about to get underway. Mack and Buckton. Mack is to the left of your picture there in the 16. Buckton to the right of picture in the 66. Right, green flag in hand at the front of the grid. When it's waved, we will go racing. There we go, and that is a good start from David Mack, who immediately comes over to cover off any challenges from Buckton. Buckton actually looking to the outside here. Who's that? We've got, I think, is that Catherine Potter that's trying to challenge for second place?
Mallard looks like
Mallard,
he's up to 3rd.
So Potter, I think, has actually dropped down a couple of positions in the early stages here. So this will be an 8-lap heat for the cadets. And is that a change for lead, or is that
that's
David
a change
Mack
for
defending?
second?
Yes, it is.
Mallard into second from Buckton, who looks like he could be going superb speed down there. Looked like he was down the inside, but Mallard closes the door on this opening lap. Mallard down the inside now with Mack, who Mack ran very wide round the loop, and Mallard will lead for the first time today. Superb start from 4th place, Mallard on the opening lap, and I think he might just hold off Mack, and he'll lead the leaders over the line for the first time in Heat 1 for the cadets here at Teesside karting.
Now, we had a yellow flag to the bottom of our picture there, so and we have a couple of drivers in Fishburne, is that Mentier as well, that are coming across the line a little bit far back behind the rest of the field.
Everybody's still going though, so that's good.
Yeah,
all over for the first lap.
Yeah, but certainly an incident that has disrupted their races. Now there we can see the 16, our pole sitter Mack, just trying to get his head down there. He's got Buckton just behind. Mallard, what a start from him. Last time we came around the loop here, he was going into the lead ahead of David Mack. So David Mack, who took pole position by 0.03 of a second from Ollie Buckton. Mallard was actually about 0.2 back.
Side by side now. It looks like Mack's made the move. Oh, it looked like
close.
Mallard closes the door once again on Mack, who got a very good run out of that final hairpin as they come through the sweeping corners towards the start line. I think that looks like it could be a favoured move for Mack as we through the remainder of this race. He looks very quick out of those two corners, as he was out of this last hairpin, but he's had to go tight this time to hold off Buckton, and that could impede him down the straight. He had to take a much tighter line in there as Buckton was looking interested in second place.
Yeah, well, this is a three-way battle for the lead at the moment, but that's going to extend as we look back. There we can see another 3 drivers trying to come into play in Berryman, Fox-Whiteley and Catherine Potter as well, who may have not had the best start to this race, but her pace in qualifying was very impressive, and Catherine Potter will be looking to get back up the order as quickly as possible. Then we have Gracie Mitchell, Ollie Poole still leading the 160s. Then it's Maximus Shields, Bella Franklin, Peniston, Smedley, and then we have Giblett-Lee, Meek, Robinson, Fishburne, and then rounding out the field, Lizzie Mentier. So that is your order at the moment as we go into the final 5 laps of this race. That is the number 18 of Maximus Shields. And this is the battle for 6th place between Catherine Potter and is that the number 11 of Gracie Mitchell. So will we see the 2 girls working together, I wonder, to try and go up the field a little bit more? I think we saw some moves ahead though, David.
It's looking very tight towards that battle. I think it could be a 5-way battle now for the lead. I think there was definitely some side-by-side there, 22-16.
Yes, look, David Mack's dropped right back, hasn't he?
Berryman up to 3rd, but Buckton now leads from Mallard. We didn't see it on the live stream, but it's certainly there on the circuit. Buckton is your new leader with 4 to go. from Mallard, Berryman, Mack, Fox, Whiteley, Potter and Mitchell. And it looks like now that this could become a full train of karts. There's at least 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 karts there within a couple of seconds of each other. And any one of these top 3 or 4 could probably take the win on this one. Buckton looks to be comfortable out at the front at the moment, but it's having only just taken the lead from Mallard. I think Mallard will get his head down now and try and close that gap back up, which I think we didn't see it on the camera, but to have to be in the lead and then away by 7/10 of a second is a big gap within a lap. But the fastest lap there from Buckton.
Yeah.
He's got some clear track in front of him, and obviously likes the look of not having anybody.
Anybody around him,
Yeah.
8/10 ahead. Catherine Potter not happy with something. She's raised her arm a couple of times coming out of the hairpin as to say what was that all about. But I don't see her actually battling away with anyone. I mean, we do now.
Side by
we see
side
Gracie
there now.
Mitchell
Mitchell
going
looks
past
like
her, but
Mitchell into 6th.
I think she's got a problem perhaps that she's struggling with a little bit. But anyway, Gracie Mitchell, meanwhile, goes through. That, of course, Gracie Mitchell, one of the NRG Cycles livery karts. So good stuff there from Gracie. She's got herself up into 6th place now. Mark will be happy with that. Father, of course, and one of the partner owners of NRG Cycles, which have sponsored the live stream for the entirety of the season, and we thank them again for that. All details, you can head to their website or go and check out one of their stores. We're getting into the summer, so good time to go and invest in a bike. Well, 2 laps to go then, and that is a move from the number 11, was it, of Gracie? Was that? It wasn't. I think I read that number wrong. I think that was Maximus
The 49
Shields.
is showing up on the live stream as the O-plate, Ollie Paul. I think he's running 49 today on that kart, as he's
right
very close into the back of Catherine Potter. We'll confirm that later on, but it looks like
this is close, isn't it, for 2nd place?
Mallard and Berryman's right on the back of Mallard. I think this could give Buckton, who set another fastest lap before Mack went over the line there with a superb 49.224, which is 3/10 faster than we've seen anybody do today, as he closes up onto the back of Mallard and Berryman for this battle for 2nd place. It looks like it's given Buckton a free ride to the win here, as these 3 battle it out for 2nd place. Mallard holding steady in 2nd as Berryman closes a little as they go down the back straight, pulls a little bit more of a gap there on Mack. Berryman, who's going to have 3 corners, Mack with a wide line round
we've
there.
got a back marker as well, haven't we?
This could
closing in. So this is
throw
definitely going to come into play. Mallard's going to look to the
Mallard
inside.
down the inside. Mack's made a move and there's slight contact there on the way in. Let's see who comes out in the front of that one. It is Berryman who's managed to hold on despite the slight contact. So Berryman will take 3rd from Mack. So Buckton is your winner of Heat 1 for the cadets today, from Mallard. Harry Berryman, David Mack and Jared Fox Whiteley in 5th, holding off Gracie Mitchell with a gap there, she managed to hold off Catherine Potter for 7th.
Yeah, and then we had Ollie Poole in 8th place, Maximus Shields in 9th, Bella Franklin was 10th, Reese Peniston was 11th, Frankie Smedley 12th, Jacob Giblet Lee 13th, Ollie Meek was 14th, William Robinson 15th, and then we had Finley Fishburne in 16th and Lizzie Mentia in 17th. The last 2 drivers there in the order getting caught up in a first lap incident. Ollie Poole in 8th place, the top of the 160 drivers, so a class win there and an 8th place overall. So good result for Ollie and a good start to the day. And another Ollie Buckton takes the race win. There you can see the confirmation of the results. Buckton, Mallard, Berryman, Mack, Fox Whiteley, Mitchell, Potter, Poole, Shields, Franklin, Peniston and Frankie Smedley. Good races there from Fox Whiteley, Berryman and Mallard, who all moved up 2 positions. And we're on to the weighing scales. There's Mack. Will perhaps be a little bit disappointed with that. Started pole, dropped to 4th. I think Mallard will be pleased with that. Harry Berryman particularly impressive, moved up from 5th to 3rd, and it looks going into the latter stages of that race, it looked like he could have quite easily taken 2nd place, so it could be one to watch going forwards now. And here come the drivers over the weighbridge, being shy for now.
Yeah, it certainly, if you're a parent and you're watching the live stream, do encourage your
There we go.
your youngsters to give us a wave as they go over, or a good thumbs up there from the.
Well, it depends how good of a race you've had, I guess. You might just want to get back to your awning as quickly as possible and start working on what you need to get changed for the next one. But sometimes it's sometimes it can be going over the scales if you had a bad race. It can be,